Yo, what's up? What's up? Back again. Skinny Black's Lounge. My name is Rob, aka Skinny Black. And let's see, to my Cam, introduce yourself.
Cameo Williams, Gems in the Gym, brother. Word up.
Brother, word up. Okay. JT.
JT, period of silent. Hi, mom.
Dope. Hey, and as always, we got the ghost of Lebo. He ain't on stage, but the ghost is always around. There he is. The ghost of Lebo is always around. Welcome back again. We're gonna have a lively conversation today. I'm looking forward to it. We have some special guests. We also got Taj. He's in the wings, waiting, not waiting, just observing, doing his thing, watching and observing. But before we do anything, y'all know what we do about this time. Suck a shit.
Man, I was thinking, and I really was thinking this time because of the way you changed the topics on us, and so we actually gonna talk some sports today. So I started thinking about sports streaks, and I looked up what they consider to be unbreakable streaks, right? So UCLA men's basketball won 88 straight games.
Ooh.
Okay. Cal Ripken played in 2,672 consecutive games played.
Wow.
Martina Navratilova won 74 consecutive individual tennis matches. All right. Now, a streak doesn't have to be positive either, because Prairie View A&M football lost 80 straight games, only to be outdone by Princeton, who lost 126 straight. All right. Now, less notable streak that's not related to sports is that it's been 20,075 days since my mother admitted that she was wrong about anything.
20,000?
20,075 days. That's a 50-year streak.
Consecutive.
Yeah, 50 years every day, straight 20,000 days, man. Because instead of admitting she wrong, she make my favorite meal, fry me some chicken or some shit like that, right?
Remodel my spot.
Now, with that said, you would think my mother would be the GOAT. She's not the GOAT. They don't have all the stats on this, but this is what some of my sources tell me. They're roughly around 170 million, maybe 175 million women in the United States, right?
Mm-hmm.
And in the last seven days, 13 of them have admitted to being wrong.
13?
Yeah, we call it the baker's dozen.
Oh man,
Okay.
It was 13?
Yes. Well, a woman named Shirley, who lives in Columbus, Ohio,
Shirley.
admitted to her husband of 22 years that she was wrong. Their usual deal, instead of apologizing, she would just have sex with him. She apologized, and he felt like he got a raw deal. But so that's another thing. So
wait.
I was
he got the deal, or
he got the raw deal. He was like, the hell with this fucking, I'm wrong. Just
Big up to Big Shirley.
big up to Shirley. And so I was thinking, that somewhere there's an elderly woman on her deathbed, and she see you see the light that they talk about, and she sees the light. She's walking towards the light, and then Jesus comes out, and he says, "Miss Ethel," and you got to be old for Jesus to still call you Miss by your handle. So, Miss Ethel, all you got to do is admit you're wrong, and the pearly gates are going to open. And she says, "Forgive me, Father, because I have sinned."
That was it.
You know how stubborn you got to be to not go to heaven?
Send me down.
That's what we that's what we up against. When you stubborn your ass out the pearly gates, you on some sucker shit.
Send me downstairs.
Send me downstairs. Yeah, that's. Hey, hold on. Run that number again. Run that streak.
20,000, 75 days.
And how many women was on that?
Oh no, that's my mama's record. But
Yeah, it was your mom.
it was 170 million and 13 in the last 7 days.
100. So 13 and 170 million.
What we will affectionately call the baker's dozen.
All right, cool.
Because I like to do it with affection.
Oh man! Once again, that's a great way to start, man. That's a great way to say, hey, big up to 186 Network. Salutations back at you. So let's get this thing, man. Speaking of streaks, speaking of the greatest of all time, aka GOATs. Speaking of, what we say, who did it better, why they did it better, why they didn't, why they could have done it better, why they, that we talk about errors, we talk about all kind of things when we talk about the greatest of all time, no matter the sport. I mean, you just broke down tennis, you just broke down you just broke down your mama, you done broke down some whole different categories of different players in the game. And so what we gonna start out today, because this is the first time SBL Skinny Blacks Lounge have ever talked about sports. We've been doing this 4 years now, and wow, this is the first time we don't really had a sports. Well, we had to break down the man stuff and get our stuff out the way, and so okay, cool. Now we can have a lively discussion about the GOAT. With the first topic today is the GOAT conversation, and we're gonna talk about basketball. We're gonna start off with basketball. It's a lively. I see Cam. I see Coach Cam. Cam's Corner. We're gonna get to you in a second with Cam's Corner, so get ready. Matter of fact, before we hop into the conversation, let's give it to Coach Cam for Cam's Corner. 30 seconds.
30 seconds. Any topic?
Any topic.
You know what I want to get into, since we're in sports today, I want to get into Shedeur Sanders. I want into Shedeur. Did he play great? No, I don't think he played great. I think he showed some composure. I think he made some elite throws. Right, he did make some elite throws, made some mistakes, but I think he did enough to warrant, getting a second start, and I'm excited about that. I'm excited because of kind of how it's been going in the media, falling in the draft, and so forth. I think it's intriguing that he's such a polarizing figure, and part of me understands, and part of me is really perplexed on how it's such a hot topic to downgrade us Black men as human beings. We talked a little bit about this on another topic, B. And the thrill, because I think some people get a thrill out of humbling us, and us as Black men, and speaking of being humble and having humility the way they view it, the way they want us to have it. And if you don't have it their way, it's some form of arrogance. And the cold part about it is there's no way he could do it where they would say, we get you now, Shedeur, because you don't want to fucking get him. Excuse me, I'm sorry, y'all, but you don't want to get him. So because you don't want to get him, there's nothing he can do. He sat on last week when they lost. He was disappointed in his own performance. He took that. He said he was disappointed. They were mad he sat by himself. Now you win. You're excited. Your first NFL start. and you can't be excited or else you're arrogant. And so from my corner, I call BS. But he's a polarizing figure to some, and I'm fascinated or intrigued by why that is, the need to humble us. So we can chop into that a little bit before we get started if y'all want, but that's what I got from Cam's corner.
Okay, Cam, let's go. Hey, CT, any response or retort or rebut on that?
So I don't respond or rebut to Cam's corner. That's his corner.
There
You
it
know,
is.
I was raised in South Central LA. You don't go to other people's neighborhood.
Hey, man, what depends? What color you wearing? We in the 40s.
Hey, true story. Before we start, true story. Well, my cousin, because he was living in Baldwin Hills at the time, and in the summer, you know, he come. I grew up with my grandparents, so he hopped on the bus leaving, and came to hang out with me. Right, we was in well, they call it middle school now, but junior high school we was growing up.
Yeah.
And remember the British Knights?
BKs.
BK.
And he had on a pair of BKs. And I lived in a blood neighborhood.
Can't wear those.
Hey man,
Can't wear BKs in blood neighborhood.
Hey, my cousin ran from the bus stop to my grandparents' doorstep. Lucky we was athletes. For like damn near a full sprint for like 6-7 blocks.
Hey, making sure nobody picked out what shoes he wearing.
Hey, no, because they was like, where you from, homie? And he just broke.
He's like, what play this game?
He got to that front door breathing heavy. I was like, in labor, baby do.
Hey, some people where they from, they don't understand. Hey, where you from? Hey, where you from is a whole thing.
Hey, your life could change from that line right, that question right there.
Where you from is the equivalent to a gun being cocked.
Pretty much.
And that's why he knew to run. He just ran.
Ain't even gonna answer the question. We just run it.
Nope.
Because if they ask you don't have a right answer.
Oh, there is no right answer.
But not in that. But once they ask you, they know what time it is already.
Yeah. There's no right answer. But let me say this before we hop into the GOAT NBA. Hey, on the Shedeur thing, I do want to just say it. We may get back to it, but I do want to say a couple of things. The goalposts keep changing for my man Shedeur. You know what I'm saying? A month out from the draft, he was on everybody's draft board, no lower than second round. But all of a sudden, oh man, he shouldn't get reps because he's a fifth rounder. Okay, cool. Oh man, he shouldn't get reps with any of the ones and twos. You know, he ain't got that first and one speed. You know, he ain't practiced against, or he ain't played against the one speed. He ain't gonna do that well. Okay, cool. He finally get in. He finally the number two. He still don't even get reps with the ones as a number two, as a backup. Okay, cool. Now he finally get in and he get that speed in. He get that time in with the number ones against the Raiders defense. I mean, and now people, the Raiders are awful. Oh, but guess what? They were 4 points underdogs for this game. So they shouldn't even won. But they did. But the goalposts keep changing. So I'm happy for the young man. We can get into more of that later, but I'm happy for the young man. And I think he's going to be successful in this league.
And I want to get one fact out there because there's even some former pro football players who said that, man, people not hating on Shedeur. Twos don't get reps with the ones. Factually, though, Dylan Gabriel, when he was the two,
he got reps with the ones.
He got reps with the ones.
Oh, okay, cool.
That's a factual thing. So I just want to put that out there. We'll revisit that another time. We got a sports on Skinny Black's Lounge.
Okay, let's get into the proceeding of this evening. Okay. So NBA GOAT conversation. People say it's MJ, Michael Jordan, not Michael Jackson, not Magic Johnson, who's the other MJ. People would say Bill Russell, got a bunch of rings. People would say it's the captain, because at one point in time, you know, the captain was my GOAT. He done won on every single level. I mean, so there's arguments for everybody. People say it's Kobe. It's 824. You know what I mean? So there's all the you can go down the line, and people just, I think it's how they approach, come to the game. What's the introduction to the game? What time, what era they came into the game? Because I have my thoughts about David Stern at the time. I have my thoughts about the expansion of the NBA at the time, and how marketing played a role in everyone's love of MJ. Michael Jordan, not Magic Johnson.
Mm-hmm.
So let's get into it. So you know what? JT, I'm gonna come to you, Cam. JT, who's your NBA GOAT?
Well, see, I think we should start by stating the obvious. At least what's obvious to my mind, that they're different type of GOATs. So how they argue about LeBron off the court and all he's done. I would say the off the court GOAT in terms of knocking them down is Will Chamberlain.
20 cat. Hey, he
Well,
wasn't in your numbers in the beginning.
In his book, he said, and just like some of his stats, they're not well documented, but he said he knocked down 20,000 women. Let's say Wilt is exaggerating, and you cut it in half.
10,000.
That's a lot. That's a lot.
10,000 a lot. Let's say he exaggerated, you cut that in half. What he trying to tell you is he lost count, is what he just trying to tell you.
And
when you lose count like that, that's GOAT status. Now, my favorite player is Magic Johnson, and he has GOAT status because he was knocking them down too. But unlike Wilt, Magic slipped up, got that HIV, right? But he's the GOAT because he's the only man that I know that got HIV and gained 50 pounds. Remember how it used to be back in the day? They'd be all skinny and withering away. I was like, how did he get fat?
he got the HIV.
Wait a minute. That's hilarious.
Another one in the GOAT argument is legendary Bill Russell. 11 championships, 9 straight, one as a player coach, civil rights icon. He's the GOAT for a different reason, though. He is a civil rights icon, and he had a white wife. Do you know? Barack Obama wouldn't have got elected if it was Becky Obama by his side.
Hell no.
Black women ain't gonna let you president of the block club.
Dog catcher. You ain't getting that.
You better get your pink foot loving ass up out of here.
All right. So Wilt Chamberlain is that GOAT.
Okay.
What about
now? If we talking again, okay. In all seriousness, Magic Johnson is my favorite player of all time. I'm an LA native, and I'm an older LA native because the love that my generation had for Magic, the next generation had for Kobe. Right.
True.
However, neither one of them is my GOAT.
However,
and my GOAT is not even a part of the normal conversation because my GOAT is one Lou Alcindor, also known as Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
The captain.
Up until 2 years ago, he was the NBA all-time leading scorer, and he made 1 3-point shot.
That's wild.
He is the only man with an unstoppable move in the game of basketball.
Yes, sir.
They changed the rules of college basketball for him, and he's won high school, college, and the NBA, all levels, all the time.
Yes,
now,
sir.
There's an NBA debate, but you just saying to go to basketball, I'll put his resume against anybody. Continue on, fellas.
Amen to that. Cam, who's your GOAT?
My GOAT is, because we got two things we talking about. I want to make sure you as the host.
Yes.
GOAT of basketball, the GOAT of the NBA.
So JT just made a good point. I've always been rocking with GOAT of basketball. My GOAT of basketball until 2 years ago, was also the captain.
Mm-hmm.
The GOAT of NBA is something different. Who's your GOAT of NBA?
Right. So my GOAT of the NBA is LeBron James.
Okay, speak on it.
It is LeBron James. Mine's too, by the way, for basketball, was the captain for a long time, just of basketball. I think his longevity, his ability to win at all levels, winning championships late, winning championships early. I think it was him. I think that I don't do the arguments from the First Takes of the world, Hot Takes of the world, the Skip Baylesses of the world, with a bunch of fake stuff, Clutch Gene and this and that. Man, it is basketball. We talking about
the Clutch Gene.
We talking about the greatest basketball player, and if because you're number one in points does not make you the GOAT. Because you're top 4 in assists doesn't make you the GOAT. Because you're a top 7 in rebounds doesn't make you the GOAT. Top 40 in rebounds doesn't make you the GOAT. About to pass Dennis Rodman. Top 10 in 3-pointers, right, doesn't make you the GOAT. But if I put it all together and I say that's one guy.
Ooh, I saw what you did there.
And I say there's one guy that's done that. And
I saw what you did there.
Right? There's one guy that not only did that, he did it on winning teams. Right? So the whole stat padding argument, there's no stat padding on winning teams. Right? In fact, I would love to get a definition on a winning team of a stat pattern. I really would love to understand that. So that's another thing that gets thrown around, and narrative that gets thrown around. I do
hold on before you make that next point. I want you to run back that list. You just name off the list that you just said, because we had this conversation in our line thread, and one of our fans who's from Chicago threw out some stuff. So I just want you to lay out that list you just said.
Number 1 in points.
Okay.
Top 4 in assists.
Okay.
Likely when he's done, he'll be top 3, but let's just go with what's definitive right now.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Top 4 in assists, top 40 in rebounding, top 7 in 3-pointers. Has also in an NBA Finals led every team in every key statistical category, not just offensively though, even in the defensive metrics as well, right? If that's one play, that's one player. That is one player, and we're not talking about teams, right? So the whole idea of, say, Bill Russell with all the championships, right? Then if we're talking about teams, because so many components go into the teams, right? That you have great coaches, you got a good front office. Do you make good decisions, right? And if we think about how that can elevate a player in a franchise, let's look at the Warriors. Mark Jackson was great. They changed the whole front office, brought in Steve Kerr. They were already a 50-win team, and now we got a dynasty with them. There's an impact there, and if we're saying that coaching doesn't matter, that's a whole different thing. I believe coaching does matter. I believe front offices matter, right? I believe that Coach Popovich is not on accident with the great front office that they have and what he's done. Now with Pat Riley down in Miami, that stuff matters. And if it does matter, then it's even more impressive that I would say LeBron is the GOAT, because every team he's gone to with a different coach, with a different front office, he's won the chip, and they've gone to the chip, and there it is.
Wow, that's pretty substantial, brother. That's That's a strong argument you made. We got hold on, man. I gotta go back to some of these comments because some of these comments were hilarious. Because my man said MJ, Kobe, then after that LeBron, then Nate Robinson. My man T Coop.
Like
my man T Coop. Hey,
like I put 9
Alabama represent. It's like Nate Robinson.
Wow.
You mean Oscar Robinson? Nah, Nate. You gotta see him in person. He out of this world. Hey man, you put Nate Robinson in your top 4?
I know Nate.
Don't even
got a daughter.
Hey, don't even read that. I'm not agreeing to disagree with you, Cam, but let me play devil's advocate. And let me ask a couple questions. So I believe, or I think I shouldn't say believe is too strong. I think that there are things that you see that you can't unsee in life. For example, say you met a woman at church and y'all was going meeting up every Sunday and y'all went to Bible study on Wednesday, but one night you at home and you watching TV and the old school Skinamax was on and her porno scene came on.
Oh.
And after you watch her porno scene, I would say as a man, it's probably hard to be like, yeah, she's a godly woman.
Right.
Have you seen the train run on her, right? So we all saw LeBron get the bubble guts in the finals against Dallas. He had to go to the bathroom on the court. So
got you.
That would that not affect his GOAT status since he folded like origami?
Got you.
Hey,
So
when that Dallas run was
no.
probably the greatest run. I get what you're saying about, but that Dallas run was probably the greatest run in NBA history.
No. I'm not questioning Dallas's run because LeBron got credit for losing to Golden State when he was balling.
I think you got a great thing. I don't shrink the fact that he didn't play well against Dallas. I don't, right?
No. Hold on. I didn't play well in the state playoffs in high school. That nigga sucked.
Hold up. Listen to what I'm saying. Are you?
Hey, it's funny. Them stats say, "Oh, that sucks." That
no. Don't do that. We all saw what we saw. We know what we saw.
Are you ignoring? So 22 or 23 don't count for you.
Again,
No,
Cam.
Question.
Cam, you know ball like I know ball.
Right? Exactly.
And you know he folded.
Say it again.
You know he folded.
And if I say yes, I'm saying he didn't play well. Got you.
Okay, go ahead. I'm sorry. Keep going, my brother.
So I'm asking you, the man that he's shown up 99% of the times. So I'm asking you, are you gonna hold 1 for 23? 1 out of 23?
I said I was playing devil's advocate.
I know.
So for the case, so in this case, yeah, I'm acting like I'm a bad bitch. How about that? Yeah, I'm gonna act like I'm a bad bitch. I'm not gonna. You know what?
Here's one thing
no, we ain't going to the Cheesecake Factory.
Here's one thing I will say, and I think this is where a lot of people in the comments or different people will come from. I do believe, right? I do believe that there's way more explosive players, and not explosive players, explosive scorers that have played in the league that were way more explosive a scorer than LeBron. Yeah, Curry's more explosive. You had Vince, you had Kobe, you had T-Mac, you had Jordan. There's some people way more explosive. In fact, I saw a stat. I want to say Kobe had something like 140-something 40-point games. Rashad McCants put it on his Twitter. So if y'all can look it up real quick, I'm sure it's pinned to the top because it was going crazy today. And his point was, see, this proves how much Kobe was better than so-and-so. I'm speaking of the explosive scores, right? And also, of the explosive scores, let me also say they looked better. When I say look better, aesthetically pleasing, things that you thought if you hoop, you can go out there and mimic, right? Wasn't people saying, man, I can go out there and be 6'9", 260 and run like a freight train? Nobody thought that, right? But if you watch, Kobe is graceful. MJ is graceful, right? Your Grant Hill, your T-Mac, I mean, people that can score the rock, right? With that being said, what it looks like, that means if you had 147 40-point games or something crazy like that, and yet your career scoring average is less than LeBron's. I'm gonna say that again. Your career, Kobe the assassin, coming just trying to get a bucket, straight to 81-point games, 60-point games, 140-something point 40s game, and in the end, you still average less than this guy. That means it was some very meager production in some games. As a Laker fan, I remember some of them less than games, right? I think about that. So when not only are you putting up stats in points, rebounds, assists, and in his prime defense, you're impacting the entire game. Whereas MJ, since somebody said MJ came to score. And also, I don't go with accolades because accolades, a lot of these things are voted on. His scoring, not voted on. Gang of scoring records, right? Can't argue that. I think that's great. However, defensively, I watched them games. Just like you just said, you watched them other games. I watched them games. I watched him not guard the best perimeter player. Whether that's his fault or the era's fault, because most of the era, point guard guarded point guard. Two guard guarded two guard, right? That's kind of how it was, except a guy on his own team twice changed that perspective. Scottie Pippen and Dennis Rodman. They ended up guarding the better player on those teams on the perimeter, right? And so if Jordan was this all godly defensive player, which some people say he was, but if you watch the game, he wasn't. He was not. Pippen was the guy. Don't believe me, ask his coach. Don't believe me, run the film. Right? Otherwise, y'all telling me that when they was playing the Pistons in their heyday, that Isaiah, who was cooking them, who was guarding them? Who was guarding Bird? Just a question. I'm just curious who's guarding those guys.
First of all, you're not gonna disrespect our white legends.
Hey.
Neat.
You're not gonna disrespect the great Larry Bird.
Hey, Larry Bird was cold. But here's what I know in the social media 24/7 sports world we're in now. If Bird was cooking the Lakers of today, and LeBron was not guarding him, tomorrow on First Take, the lead story is why LeBron didn't take the challenge. But if Tony Parker is cooking them and LeBron does not guard Tony Parker, the lead story is going to be LeBron should have took the challenge. It's almost like no matter what the position, if the other team is cooking and it's playing LeBron's teams, if you notice LeBron's teams don't ever lose. LeBron loses. Right? But when Jordan lost he lost 9 to 15 seasons. 9 to 15 seasons. He wasn't even getting past the second round. Sometimes not the first. We focus on.
That's a hell of a stat.
He just didn't, right? There wasn't no 24/7.
You would think he only played 6 seasons.
I mean, I think a great argument for him is the 2 3-peats. The coming back for however the context is around it. I think that's incredible.
And the nicest mid-range.
I mean, like I ain't gonna shit on him. He did his thing, but no one was clamoring for Jordan to guard Magic. The old Lakers of '91, the old ones with some injuries, they said, you know what, we not gonna stop this Magic guy who's not as athletic as he used to be, who's also not quick. We're gonna have to put Pippen on him to dog him inline to inline and funnel him into the gaps where we're gonna play the gaps and dared him to touch the paint and spray the ball out. We're going to dare these other guys to make shots. They didn't say Jordan. Why didn't they have Jordan get him? Because surely,
I remember that. They did after game one. They switched Pippen on. That changed the whole series. Side note: Larry Bird is to white people what Obama is to black people, but just in sports.
So hear me out. So if he's not going to guard Isaiah, he's not going to guard Isaiah, and he's also not going to guard.
He ran on hope.
Larry Bird, then you know what? As Phil Jackson said, we would save his energy on that end and let him gamble and play the passing lanes. I didn't say it. Phil Jackson said it, and I watched it, right? That's it. They just felt he had to go do his thing on the other end. What we're saying now, we're holding LeBron to this standard of he better never lose. I don't care the era. And aside from the point where you say he wet the bed, shitted on himself, was terrible, he's only lost to dynasties.
Oh, say that again?
He's only lost to dynasties in the finals. That's it.
Spurs.
Mm-hmm.
Dallas wasn't a dynasty, though.
In the finals.
What I lead with?
Outside of Dallas.
I said outside. Right.
Okay. You're right. You did say that.
So we got
outside of the time he got the bubble gut.
Right. Hey, but also, look, I'm giving you that. They also
I know you are. I'm saying it the way I say stuff from my mind.
Got you. But they also say that's the greatest run of a single.
He should have got a sponsorship with Charmin after that series. Anyway,
I did. Right? But I think somebody
Cottonelle.
Listen, somebody in the comments mentioned Kobe, and I'm like, you talking about the Kobe that lost in that same year?
Cam
Cam no ball. So I gotta come at Cam in a different angle.
Right, here we go.
You know, because Cam be knowing people's stats, their mama's maiden name and shit. Kobe can't be my GOAT because that situation in Colorado. Not because of the allegation, but because, you may be a sports historian, but I'm a bullshit historian. And she had 3 different pro franchises semen in her panties when they ran that test. You can't be the GOAT.
Wait. Hey,
if you don't know how to run your O's, you can't be the GOAT.
Hey, my man here in the comments.
I don't know. Put that back up.
This one. LeBron's entire career was in a totally watered down league. Let's be honest here. We all know basketball in the 80s and 90s was superior to this garbage they have now. You know what?
He faded out. He was about to go. He was about to go in. Man, he gonna come back. He gonna come back hot. About to get all 5'7" of fury.
Hey man, for the record, cats are making me weak from these comments, bro. From Nate Robinson, Oscar Robinson. Hey, you said R.I.P. to Eddie Jones.
Hey, first of all, hey, nothing but love to Nate. I know he's sick. You know, need a transplant right now. Hope that work out for him. Last time I heard, maybe he got it. You know, but 87 tries in the dunk contest.
87.
And whatever number it was, I was like, man, this dude, how many you gonna miss? You know, and he obviously don't know what a feint is. The way he got knocked out.
Hey, see how they did me dirty? You said they did me.
They did.
You back? Okay, yeah. I was just talking about Nate, aka Sleepy Robinson.
They said he got his transplant. Somebody in the comments, idiot for the people, said he got his transplant.
What is it, man?
Thank you, idiot.
Okay, good, man. No, but like all jokes aside, I saw the thing about him needing a transplant. You know, we can talk sports and all that BS, but health is health. You know.
So let's go back to this one. Cam was about to cook.
By the way, let me just tap in on Nate. Nate is doing really well. I've seen
Okay.
Nate several times in the last couple of months. Up in the Pacific Northwest, I did some events up there. He has a daughter that hoops. Right,
Oh,
daughter plays. She should be on the EYBL circuit this year, playing for Tree of Hope. Um, hey, she got balance. She'll need to work on the jumper a little bit, but she got some bounce. But
You said Tree of Hope? I thought that was a Baptist church.
no,
yeah.
I mean,
Over on Manchester and Western.
Yeah, that's
yeah,
what I'm saying. 38.
but in any event, it was Anthony Moore that mentioned something in the comments about 80s and 90s basketball.
That's all I'm saying. That's our number 6 right there.
And one, I love the 80s, right? I love the 80s.
Jordan didn't win nothing in the 80s, but okay.
He didn't win nothing in the 80s, so I'm not sure about that great brand when we're talking about MJ's Go. But let's go with it, right? Let's actually go with it. I think they played prototypical style basketball, right? Point guard, 2 guards, 2 wings, and a post. They played inside,
and a biscuit,
right?
Said 2 wings and a biscuit.
Right? They played inside out. But with that said, it wasn't like that era was known for defense either. My favorite team, the Lakers, they called us Showtime, right? I'm gonna let you. We were a finesse team, right? The 90s came and people said, you know what? I'm gonna stop the finesse team. I'm gonna moke up the game. Is what I'm gonna do. Right? It wasn't basketball, bro. It wasn't basketball. I watched them Charlotte Hornets, Indiana Pacers. The game is 79-82 is the score of the game. And this wasn't great defense, right? People like to speak about the hand check, right? So here's the thing about the hand check. If you subscribe to the theory that the hand check made it tougher to score, then you're also subscribing to the theory that these were lesser defensive players who needed help guiding ball handlers with the hand check, right? You can't take one without the other, right? So that means you had they just weren't as good. You can't tell me it's not more difficult to shoot over somebody 6'7", 6'8", jumping out of the gym. That's tougher. This era, go watch a basketball game or pull up some stats on Flow Sports. Pull up some stats on how many screens you got to navigate on the perimeter per game to guard some of these guys, right? They're going through 60, 70, 80, 100 screens, pin downs, split cuts to defend. That takes a lot of effort, right? And some of these people are still being able to guard their yard, right? They're still being able to guard their yard. Meanwhile, right, we thought if you came to the lane and I knocked you on your ass, it was great defense, right? That was great defense. They were tougher. The point they missed during that time was after them fouls, motherfuckers went to the free throw line. They actually went to the free throw line and shot the free throw. They act like I knocked you on the ass. I stopped you from scoring. No, it was a foul. And I went to the line and I got points. So it was, I don't want to play real defense on you. I want to try to intimidate you, right? And then each team even had a designated guy. There was a designated guy who was the enforcer, right? If I say the name, I'm going to say one name. Y'all tell me the first thing that comes to mind. Charles Oakley. First thing come to mind.
Knock you out.
JT. Charles Oakley. First thing come to
mind. He was Jordan's protector at first.
Okay. Chat.
And then he went to the Knicks.
Enforcer.
And he was a bully. Yeah. He averaged 10 points, 6 rebounds, 2 forced fumbles, and 8 solo tackles a game.
Right?
3 sacks and a knuckle sandwich.
We got chat. Charles Oakley, first thing come to mind. I'll give you another one. Rick Mahorn.
Enforcer.
First thing come to mind, Rick Mahorn. Dale Davis. First thing come to mind.
When the Davis boys from Bogan.
Right? Kurt Rambis. Right? By the way, so the guys today could play in the league back then. Many of those guys back then couldn't play in the league today. They could not. What is Kurt Rambis doing today?
Well, Kurt Rambis was actually first thing popped in my head was when he took that clothesline. But
Yeah,
that's something
yeah.
different.
He got the
Right, right. But now these guys struggled against like Dominique. Dominique didn't even have no actual skill.
hold on. But before you go on that Dominique, big ups to Dominique, although he went, UGA and all this. Okay.
Nick be great.
In
Let
the
Nick
chat, give us your GOAT. We got a couple of MJ. I know Ant is going with MJ. Coop, who you got? Corey, who you got? Idiot for the people, who you got? And then tell us why, and we'll get to the chat. Go ahead, Cam.
Where'd I leave off at?
You talking about Dominique? You about to get to Neek, baby?
Dominique
Wearing them Brooks.
on sheer.
That wasn't Dominique.
Dominique was getting. Look, they were comparing the two of them, Dominique and Jordan. The next jumper y'all see Dominique make that wasn't hard off the glass, let me know. Let me know. Y'all ever seen Dominique just swish it?
Hey man, first of all, you're gonna get off Neek, bro.
I like Dominique. I like Dominique. I like Dominique because I just thought the aerial, he would just, the air up there was incredible, right? But my point was he was able to dominate and go get a bucket back then because people back then that had superior athleticism, the league collectively did not have that. I think some of them were extremely skilled, but they weren't athletic, right? But Neek was able to really like dominate and do his thing. So if you ain't stopping Dominique, you gonna stop the guy that's basically top 5 in the gang of the categories for a 23-year career. A career, not a season, a career, right? Hey, not 6 phenomenal seasons and then teams flame out the 9 of the other 15 seasons.
Ooh, I saw what you did right there.
In fact, let me tell you, even the people in the chat, you know who they really think is the GOAT? Even the people in the chat and the people on your social media, people, they
really think it's LeBron.
They really, I know they think it's LeBron. If the Lakers don't win the chip this year, who do you think they're gonna talk about?
They gonna say LeBron.
They're gonna say it was a failure. It's a so they still have champion for him. He's still up here.
Corey.
Last year they thought he was still up here. The year before that they thought he was still up here. Right? That's what they think because if he doesn't win, that's what they're gonna say. Because they hold him to a champion.
Cam.
I know you
can't.
Oh, you're not gonna.
Cam. No, I'm saying you can't hold nobody that spray on their hairline responsible for a championship.
They holding it. They holding
you too old. He old now. My granddaddy used to go.
Tyson.
My granddaddy used to go into the bathroom with gray hair and come back out with jet black. Right? When I was in elementary school.
Just for men. What they had back then?
And I used to be like, Grandma. Yeah, I'd be like, Grandma, you ain't gonna say nothing? You ain't just like it was like reverse 10 Commandments. he came back from the burning bush. So now we gonna rely on the dude that's spraying on his hairline. This is a young man's game, homie. I remember that. Hey, I said Kareem was my GOAT. I remember that last year when he had an oxygen tank on the sideline, and it was 10 seconds later that the Lakers be over half court, and here he come looking like me right now trying to run
with all the beads.
Man, come on.
Bless Anthony Hart. Anthony didn't fail for so many narratives, man. Bless his heart. You know what? Imagine he didn't flopped his way to still being the best ever. He didn't. In fact, LeBron was 7 out of 9 years. This is.
I see you, Coop. Call it, Coop. Okay, go ahead.
From I forget the years, but it was 7 of 9 years. LeBron was top 10 in paint touches. Top 10 in paint touches. None of those years was he top 20 in free throw attempts.
See, first of all, this is what I'm saying. You can't argue with Cam. No niggas ain't researching paint
Right.
touches.
That's what I'm saying, though. So that's what I'm saying.
Nigga, this ain't Sherman Williams. What
Right.
are you doing right now?
That's what I'm saying, though. So if that's the case, but meanwhile, if I'm Curry, I'm gonna leave Curry. I like Curry. I work with Curry. Curry can shoot and just put his foot out. If I told you Curry had more free throw attempts than LeBron James, I'd probably try to flop too. I'd probably try to get to the line any way I could as well, because like when Shaq, they used to call the foul on Shaq's benefit once every 4 fouls that happened. Them fouls, he should have shot even more free throws, right? But just imagine how great you have if you got to resort to. I mean, well, he's not the GOAT because he flops. You really went in your jar, Anthony. You really went.
He said, bless your heart, man.
You know, you really went there, brother. You know,
hey, my man Tyson said Lakers in 5 though.
Hey, I think Jordan was phenomenal. I don't even have to tear Jordan down. I could build Jordan up and still say LeBron is the GOAT. He controlled the game better. He was more versatile defensively, right? Obviously, he has an elite scoring average for a career, right? And people that say some of these things are longevity stats, then why the other people that had longevity didn't get them? Particularly those of y'all who like Kobe. I mean, he passed.
And what's a paint touch, Cam? Why you going?
Good. A paint touch is when you actually get in the paint. That area near the restricted, below the free throw line, right? So block below the free throw line. That's a paint touch, right? That's I get to the launch.
Hey, it's kind of Rob. It's kind of in the name, Rob.
Hey, listen, man.
But we get to educate. We get to educate and inform.
Hey, listen, we're not making any assumptions here, man. You know, we here to educate.
Yeah.
Well, I assume, and correct me if I'm wrong, I assume when we all was in high school, we had 6 periods, sometimes 7, and we went to different classes and different subjects. We wasn't like the other dudes that stayed in that one room all day. So,
whoa, you ain't gotta talk about me like that, bro.
I was assuming
like that.
I was assuming that you wasn't in the class over there with the bungalow.
Hey man, you ain't have to disinfect me like that, man.
Y'all just made me think of something. That made me think of something, man.
Flopster.
Let me go to the 80s and 90s eras. Y'all remember Quentin Daly? See if y'all remember Quentin Daly. Quentin Daly was sitting on the bench.
Yes, you do.
Eating a hot dog during the game.
Oh, the homie that played for the Clippers.
And yes, he sat in a real game.
You sure that was his name?
Oh, it was some.
I mean,
his name?
No, not Quentin. Oh my! I got him at the tip.
No, homie. He played for the Clippers. He got caught eating a hot dog on the bench.
Yeah, I remember
that because my uncle had season tickets to the Clippers.
Bro, he sat there. We had people who gambled. A lot of these people weren't even they didn't even have a lifestyle of basketball. Not a lifestyle. Like, this is my lifestyle. I got a chef. I'm going to stretch. I'm going to do yoga. I'm going to go meditate. I'm going to get in this chamber.
Yeah. Cryo.
They did all this stuff because to them, they were locked in totally, which I think is hilarious when people say, man, they skipping games, right? Well, you playing 82 bullshit games, or at least 15 of them are bullshit games. People are high, drunk, eating hot dogs.
Hungover.
I'm not going to practice. I'm going over here.
Sir.
Amble.
Sir, you can't. Sir, you can't use the Clippers as an example.
Yeah, I can use the Clippers. They were in the league. They were in the
league. Sir, do you remember what the Clippers' big game package was back in the day when they advertised it in the LA Times?
No,
it was all about the Bulls.
The Clippers' big game package were the stars of the other teams that were coming to play the Clippers. Bulls. They used to have like
I remember that package.
The big game package, they would have the stars of all the other teams. These are next 8 games.
Not the Clippers.
So you could see real NBA basketball play against the Clippers.
I remember that.
You mean they didn't have Benoit Benjamin?
Benoit was not on the flyer.
Hey man, I don't know what Benoit's doing right now, but I always thought he signed his name with an X. I was like, this is not the sharpest brother.
I don't think LeBron could have played back in the day, even though he's as big as hell, but he doesn't have that dog.
By the way, hey, baby, let me tell you,
LeBron is the same size as Karl Malone. He could have played back in the day.
let me tell y'all something which is great. This is so great. This goes every time I have these debates, it goes exactly how I believe. If you notice, no one's coming to tell you why Jordan is the GOAT.
Hey, Ant hadn't said a thing yet.
No one, what they try to do is, man, LeBron really is, so I got to try to discrediting some. They're not even coming for their guy, right? They're not even coming for their guy. They're trying to discredit this guy over here versus just, I'm just talking about my guy. why he who he is, right? Y'all coming trying to discredit, because that's what y'all know he is. Right? Even you guys. This man, what he went, bless look. Here you go. He totally agreed. You know what's crazy? So didn't Spud Webb have success? Spud Webb had success. Hey, D Brown. Hey, D Brown had success. Hey, Mike Mood had success. You know what? I'm gonna throw a name out there. Michael Adams. I don't even know if y'all remember Michael Adams.
Come on, Denver Nuggets, homeboy.
Yeah.
Stop it, man.
Hey, look up. Hey, the people in the chat, go look up Michael Adams' stat in the tough NBA. That dude.
And Michael Adams had waves.
Man, hey, a cold taper too. Hey, 20.
You know what I'm saying? He slept with that do-rag on.
He was averaging like 26, 25, 24 for like seasons. A low 5'10" dude without athleticism, shooting a shot put from 30, right? Dale Curry averaging in the teens with no athleticism, right?
Still hotter than a pot of curry.
Right. So you really believe LeBron wouldn't play? You don't believe that. You don't even believe that. It's just, look, once again, talk about your guy. You convinced me that your guy.
He said, but Ant said, do I even need to say why?
Yes, you do. Actually, yes, you do. Yes.
And then Tyson was like, Kobe, MJ is to Moses, as Kobe is to Jesus.
Bless your heart. Oh, hey, once again, I do appreciate that comment. That was slick. You should go to like an open mic or something. That was real smooth. I like that. Or whatever the fuck they do in the open mics. That was
and
cute.
Corey hit you with the William Felton Russell.
First of all,
that's his goat.
How you gonna be a post player and shoot under 50%? Actually, under 45%, and you shoot.
Hey, bro, I already told you what Bill Russell was my goat of.
Hey,
okay. I gave him his props.
Wilt Chamberlain was yours.
No, I gave you 3 goats.
First of all,
I said it's Wilt for knocking them down. It's Magic for getting the heel and gaining 50 pounds.
Right.
And Bill Russell for being a civil rights icon with a white wife.
Man, listen.
Oh, that's right. You did say that.
I'm so mad. I'm mad at Bill Russell for the simple fact that he was a civil rights icon, knew the civil rights leader, but never went to the barbershop with Martin Luther King, got cleaned up nice.
Never had the tight Caesar.
He just never quite, got
Wait a minute, hold on. And what Ant say? Take the championships, the scoring titles, the points per game average, the defensive titles, the dream team, the aura, like Dave Chappelle. They never having lost the final. Come on, how much more do you want?
Right. First of all, man, I think that's great. What you just said. Right.
Hey,
I do.
Did Casey Jones lose a final?
No, there's plenty of people on those Celtics teams that went 8-0, by the way.
Oh, okay.
How many championships Robert Horry got?
I don't know.
I think he got like 6, 7, something. He got a lot.
But hey, let's look it up.
He got Lakers. He got Rockets.
His most impressive move was throwing that towel in Danny Ainge's face, though.
Hey, that was nice.
Yeah, I was like, I'm a fan.
And then saying F you.
Yeah, I became and on that day, I became a fan.
Hey, of course. Hey, my man,
Let's
Tyson. Tyson
or
is from Mississippi. He gonna bring up, Mahmoud because he's from Mississippi. Okay, cool. I ain't mad at that.
Robert Ory has 7 chips, including 2 of them during Jordan's run. I know y'all gonna say he left, right? But he got 7 chips. I mean, so if chips is it, right? A team accomplishment we're gonna give to one player.
Wait a minute. Has Ory lost a chip?
I don't believe Ory has lost it. I think he may have lost 1. He may have. Let's see.
Because he might be 8-0.
Let's see.
Hey, but my man Coop.
No,
Jordan is a GOAT.
Hey, listen. Robert Ory is 7-0 in the finals.
7-0 in the finals.
I mean, so that knocks your guy out. Does that? In the 90s, he got in the 90s. Like, so that eliminates that argument, right? Like I say, I think it's a great argument. You got 2 3-peats, whatever context you want to put around it. I think that's phenomenal.
Yeah, 2 3-peats is phenomenal.
Now, I saved this because I love that they bring up the championships. I think, a team accomplishment. We all going for the ring. I understand it. Now, with that being said, right? With that being said, that means that
Spurs, that's right.
Like, in order to be a great team, you had to have won a championship. Will we all agree to that? Since championships is it. To at least be considered a great team, you had to have won a championship. If that's the case, aside from my old ass Lakers, what championship team did Jordan beat in the finals? Come on, MJ people in the chat. You were so quick with that bullshit. I mean, who the great teams they beat in the finals? I'm gonna wait. You know what? Didn't they beat the Sonics?
They beat the Sonics. They beat the Spurs.
They beat the Sonics with Ory.
They beat the Jazz.
With Kemp and Peyton. But Seattle never won a championship. Okay, so not them. So you know what?
The Spurs. I'm sorry. The Suns.
No, it must have been Portland. Remember when? No, it wasn't Portland.
No. Hey, first of all, you better not disrespect Kevin Duckworth, nigga.
Dylan.
This Kevin Duckworth, you better not.
I like that Spurs team, by the way. That's
I'm saying. You talk. Hey, don't you do it.
Right. So none of them.
The Jazz.
One. The Jazz, no.
The Suns, no.
I'm gonna keep waiting. We gonna wait until somebody tell me
Barkley, Auburn's finest,
the great team that
War Eagle
he beat in the finals. And I'm gonna give you 91 with my old leg. I'm gonna give it to you.
Houston early.
First of all, they didn't beat Houston in the finals. The Bulls didn't beat Houston in the finals.
Oh, Corey.
Hey, survey says.
Wait a minute, hold on. Oh, Ant says stop rewriting history, man. They beat great teams back then in the finals. They beat whoever was put in front of them. That's not the question on the table, though.
We agree. We're talking championships. That's what you brought to the table, Chad. So if you brought it to the table, we're saying
Bulls, Rockets.
The Bulls didn't play the Rockets. The Bulls didn't play the Rockets with Hakeem Olajuwon in the finals with Jordan.
No, the Celtics beat the Rockets.
So that's a no.
Oh,
but why y'all figuring it out? I got a question.
but you know, I just want to say, just because you beat who's in front of you, that doesn't make you great. That's a scheduling thing, right? My grandmama beat the shit out of all of them.
But she was great.
She was great for a different reason, but that ass whooping I got didn't make her great.
That was legendary.
That's what I'm just saying. That was the schedule. She whooped up on everybody on the schedule.
I was told,
same thing.
You could win a championship and it don't even count.
Hold on. Ant said they can't beat a team that wasn't there. What's your point? I think the point is there weren't any other dynasties. There weren't any great teams over time that they beat.
I love Anthony, but he just typed in water is wet.
Right.
I just want to let y'all know that the sky is blue
Big ups to Corey for the water is wet.
Hey,
and the sun will come out tomorrow.
Anthony said, "Hey man,
Annie.
he got the whole crowd quiet and said, hey man, you know you don't walk on the sky, right? You know
Hey,
you do."
2016 finals. Who was that? Dio? Was that Kobe? Who was that?
Well, what's his point?
I don't know.
Hey, well, and I'm gonna close with this. I think
Oh, LeBron James come back 2-1. That was he saying? Oh, 3-1.
3-1, by the way. I didn't even have to go there, but since you brought it up,
That was pretty great.
It's a good segue, right? Because they were talking that Warriors team, which went 73-9, they was
Better record than the Bulls team.
up to all these great teams. They lost 3-1, right? I'm not even. Hey, shit happens. Hey, 3-1 comeback. Great. We keep it going, right? However, you want to know what that great team that was arguably the greatest team ever did? They all got together and said, let's fly out. Let's go to Harrison Barnes' wedding, but fly out and go meet Kevin Durant. Because we're not going to beat that guy LeBron if we don't add Kevin Durant. They didn't say add a key piece. They didn't say go get somebody to, mesh with the roster and work. They said specifically, we need to go recruit and get Kevin Durant, MVP. Otherwise, we're not going to beat this guy, right? That's what they said. Google it on your phones.
And Durant gets the all the heat.
He gets shit on for doing that, right? But that's how great they thought this guy was. The guy that their coach played with, the guy that was Air Jordan. And he was like, man, this guy's the greatest I've ever seen. The guy that played that this guy's is the greatest I've.
For the record, Corey says he got one defensive player of the year, and Jordan.
No, I think he got two.
Scoring titles, point per game.
Which, by the way, I don't know how you get defensive player of the league when you're not the best defensive player on your team.
Man.
You're not the best defensive player on your team. You wasn't the best defensive player as long as Pippen played, and you wasn't the best defensive player when Rodman got there.
Hey, I like, and Ant said, why did the Warriors lose to LeBron? Stop rewriting history. I mean, how about this? Why did
Wait. What did he say?
Why did the Warriors lose to LeBron that 3-1?
But hey, first of all, but we got to keep that comment up there. This is what I love. Why did the Warriors lose to LeBron? What I tell y'all earlier, we hold LeBron so high. This man ain't mentioned the Cavaliers. He ain't mentioned the Cavaliers. He ain't mentioned the Heat. He ain't mentioned the Lakers. It's LeBron. LeBron and
Kyrie.
Hey, he could have said, "Hey man, why did Curry lose?" He didn't say that. He said, "Y'all hold LeBron to a whole nother stratosphere." And
and light skin. He got a little light skin bond with Curry.
K Rut, my man K Rut in the house.
They lost because Draymond Green crazy ass.
Hey, that's one game.
Kicking like a showgirl.
Hey, that's one game.
That was one game.
Yeah.
Trying to be a Rocket.
Oh, 1 game out of 7.
This recruit super team scheme is weak. Jordan, Kobe, they wanted solo greats. False. Cam.
No. This is man. I love it. This is amazing, right? Tell me the super team.
What was the super team?
Did Boston have a super team?
Tyson.
Wait, listen. Did Boston have a super team before the Heat? With Pierce, KG, Rodman, and Ray Allen.
That's a nice team.
Ain't that a big? That's a big 4.
That's a nice team. LeBron beat them.
hold up. But with that said, because some of the older version of those players in their twilight years went and played with LeBron and won. And they said because those older guys in their twilight years, that was a super team. So by that measure, then Kobe had a super team with Karl Malone and Nash and all of them, right? Did he not? Right? We saw what happened.
They're trying to four-peat.
Karl Malone's back and what have you. But that would have been a super team, right?
Hey, there was only one game, Kenya.
Well, it's one game, man. It's one game. Now the whole series. This man, God, bless y'all heart, man. We need to have a revival on Skinny Black's Lounge, man. Bring some ashes, some
need some holy water.
You know,
sprinkle.
My good. Hey, and by the way, LeBron won and never won with a system
or a coach.
Spoelstra grew into being a good coach, and Ty Lue did a good job when they won.
Grew into mean he wasn't that.
No, he wasn't
at the time.
No. He wasn't when he got there. He grew into it. Though, but here's the cold part is neither Kobe nor Jordan have ever won a championship without the triangle. Without the triangle. For those who don't think coaching matters, by the way, neither one of them have a championship without the triangle.
Triangle and Phil coaching it.
Thank God. Let me see something. Let me tell y'all an important date in history. I'm about to tell y'all an important date in history. This is, got it. Y'all need to write this down. September 25th, 1965.
September 25th, 1965. Okay.
September 25, 1965. No, it wasn't the civil rights moment. It is Black history because on this day, if Scottie Pippen wasn't born, if Scottie Pippen wasn't,
there would be no championship for MJ.
There would be no championship to MJ. And factually, because we got a lot of opinions tonight, but factually, Michael Jordan has never had a winning record without Scottie. I ain't even going to the championships. I think he got one winning record. It was like 42-40. But aside from that one season, he doesn't have a winning record without Pippen. Meanwhile, Scottie Pippen's team won like 55 games when Jordan left. And Scottie Pippen was voting. He was third in the MVP voting. Scottie Pippen was.
He probably should have got it that year, man. He was balling. Hey, Kenyon. So what's the super team?
I'm waiting for the super team.
Come on.
Hey man, hey, Cam just did the Ike Turner argument.
What's the Ike Turner argument?
Because Tina wouldn't have made it without him. Yeah, he whooped her ass.
Hey, wouldn't have made it without him.
But Ike Turner made hits.
Wouldn't have won it without him.
And Kenya came with the flippity flop.
And then he was like, he said he would be nothing without Scottie. You ain't gonna be nothing without Ike. You think you gonna make it?
My man, but factually now, without Jordan, they went to the conference finals and he was third in the MVP voting. Those are facts, right? In fact, Jordan never even got to the conference finals.
I will say this.
He didn't.
The idea that the Bulls weren't a super team, if you look at the makeup of their team,
I didn't.
Jordan was the league MVP. Scottie Pippen was the best two-way player in the league. When they had Kukoc, he was the best European player. When they had Rodman, he was the best rebounder.
Yes,
that's a super team.
Yeah. By the way, let me tell you a very
in that era, that's a super team.
Ron Harper was a 20-point scorer that went to the Bulls. People sleep on that, like he was a 20-point per game scorer that went.
Hey, sir, that's Ron Hollywood Harper.
Hey, it is Ron Hollywood Harper. Hey, by the way,
that was his nickname with the Clippers.
Hey, his son gets buckets, by the way. His son gets buckets. But I say that to say, as they try to rewrite stuff, tell me the super teams LeBron went to. Just one, the super team he went to, right? Because that would be Durant going to Golden State. Golden State is a elite team.
Mhm. Well, you know what they're gonna say. They're gonna try to say,
Did it kick me out?
"No, you back in. You still in."
Right.
They're gonna try to say Wade and Bosh.
No. They won the team. They weren't a team. like they were not a team. This is people coming, right, and they're trying to figure it out. We all know. Well, I don't know if we all know.
Oh, there it is. They said it. Miami.
That was a super team?
According to Tyson.
What made them a super team?
Chris Bosh.
Okay. Look. Look.
I ain't shit.
Hey,
I'm so disrespectful. I need to stop.
Let me tell you something.
Hey, wait a minute. Hold on. I gotta say this. My man Kenya done changed the whole thing. So now we talking about Scotty.
Stop it.
Hey man, he better stop disrespecting Scotty. Like some of my man, Scotty from the Whispers. Beam me up, Scotty from Star Trek.
I wish we could add a meme on the screen because I would throw up that Swaggy P meme with the quickness. Like, come on, man. Hey,
Wade in his prime plus Chris.
Plus Chris. By the way, Chris was so phenomenal that he did what in Toronto with his teams. Because they make Chris Bosh was good. Chris Bosh was a good player. This was not a big three. This is not a big three. No one, because if that's a big three, if that's a big three, then let's come to the present league of today of who has big threes. I'm gonna tell you how people just flip the argument and they want to be intentionally obtuse about it. No one was saying, "Oh my God, Chris Bosh is the man. He's gonna transcend." Nobody said that. Now, when he went and he's with LeBron, they say it. But whoever they get with LeBron, they say that. It doesn't even matter. The older version of Rondo, they said, "Oh my God, man, he's got Rondo. How could you lose?" The older version of that man. Meanwhile, they don't do that for other players, right? I don't even understand. Was there a super team in Cleveland that he went?
You mean the first time?
Well, we know not the first time.
I'm just saying he went to the final still.
I mean, but they don't want it. They want to ignore that. That doesn't matter because he didn't win, right? So
and how old was he when he went to the final?
He was 8 years in, 7 going on 8 years in, which would have made him 25, 26.
Okay. Just checking.
Now he went, right? He got his teams there, but and he didn't win it. What people want me to believe is not making the playoffs, losing in the first round is somehow better than if you actually get your team to the finals. I don't y'all need to help me out. Hey, Hair Jordans in the comments. You Hair Jordans. Why is that? What this man said Wade. So listen, if Wade is some people say Wade is arguably the top 3 shooting guard ever.
Kyrie, man. That's the other one.
He said Kyrie what?
He's talking about super team.
The man named one player.
I don't know who the third. Who's the third?
But because I know
he said Kyrie
Love. He said Kyrie and Love.
Yeah, he said Kai and Ree. He said he good enough to be 2 people.
He said Kai, yes.
And Ree.
all both of them.
Hey, Kyrie is a skilled player, but people rewrite shit for Kyrie.
What about Love, man?
Wait,
he said Kyrie and Love.
That was the super team?
Yes, well, he put 3 question marks on. I think it was like Kyrie and Love. Like he didn't really believe it. He just said it.
Look, hey, listen. In the history of the league, right? Aside from the Dallas team that has several Hall of Famers, but when they made that incredible run in 2011, aside from them, every team has had 3 hitters. Every team that won has had 3 hitters. You want to go back to my Lakers shit back in the day in the 80s and 90s that people talk about. Some of them teams had 5 and 6 people.
Hey, what about the Kobe Powell? Who was a third?
Kobe Powell,
Lamar Odom.
dude, they had Lamar Odom.
That local ball. That local ball.
Yeah.
Wait, and Bynum, and they had a healthy Bynum. Let's not forget they had a healthy.
I forgot about Bynum.
Right. So, and to put that team in perspective, think of the length on that team. Pause. Because now that team had the size of this particular era of basketball. 6'10", 6'11", 7.
Hey, good point.
Right. They had that then in the triangle with a skilled Odom as the trigger. Right. As the trigger man, which is just
and beat the Celtics super team.
And beat the Celtics big 4. And beat their big 4. Right. So people talk about once again, I keep telling you, people always put it to LeBron because they're trying to bring LeBron down, which means he's already up here. Right. They're trying to bring him down. Like they just skipped that. They just skipped that super team. Rondo in his prime, Pierce in his prime, KG in his prime, Ray Allen, not in the twilight, but still doing his thing. They just skipped that all together, bro. Like all together. And we go over here, right? They skip the Peyton, Nash, Karl Malone, Kobe. They just skip over that because of the result, they skip over it.
Hey man, look, you can't sleep on Shuttlesworth though.
Jesus
Shuttlesworth could ball. Jesus could ball.
Jesus Shuttlesworth. Hey, Tyson, you funny for that one.
That's
he didn't
hilarious.
become a leader until his son joined the team. You funny for that one. Who did Kawhi have in Toronto?
Terrace.
He had one of the players I despise to no end, right? And that's that guy, Lowry. I don't know how that man was making shots in the final.
Mike Lowry. No, I'm sorry.
What Toronto had was injuries.
Other team.
To the other team. That's how they won. Because there's no way in hell nobody was beating that team that they hadn't go to stay at full strength.
Nope.
And then the karma is Kawhi ain't been healthy since.
Nope.
Now listen.
Listen, you know what's crazy?
Now, hold up. Listen, now Kawhi deserves GOAT status at the bank.
Was incredible. But when I
ain't never seen nobody make this kind of money on a part-time job.
But listen, let me tell you this. In hindsight, now when I tell you this, you're gonna say, okay, Kawhi, remember at the time, Kyle Lowry, Fred VanVleet.
VanVleet. Mm-hmm.
Pascal Siakam, Serge Ibaka, Marc Gasol, and then they played the injury risk.
Hey, that was a decent team. I mean, hell, they won the championship.
Yeah. And they could defend. Yeah, you had 2 point guards and shot makers. Fred VanVleet is a shot maker, right?
Mm-hmm.
You got Serge and Marc Gasol on the back end. Siakam was a terror on both ends, as we see now, right? As we see even right now. And they had OG Anunoby. He's a good reserve to have. I mean, not that he's trash, but he's a good reserve to have.
OG Anunnaki. They had the Anunnaki on their team.
And they had a healthy Danny Green.
No, Toronto had a good squad.
Mm-hmm. Oh, good
squad.
Look, they had Danny Green and Norman Powell. They was doing some things.
Nice.
They was doing some things. I mean, it's a better team than I gave it credit for at the time. But he got a chip.
So let's do this. Because I know we got some people on the East Coast on here. It's about 4 a.m. where they at. I feel sorry for them. So to wrap this up,
Hold on, don't wrap it up. Don't wrap it up.
Oh, don't wrap it up. You got one more?
I'm gonna go raw. I'm going raw.
You got one more nail in the coffin?
The man said load management.
Uh-oh.
Load management. I'm telling you, you can tell the people who despise Stephen A. and who despise the fake white boy that be acting like he on Death Row Records. Listen, they do all the hot takes that those guys put out there and run with them, right? So I'm gonna give you load management. You say it like it's a negative, but once again, let me go once again.
Hold on now, Kenya, you talking about load management for LeBron or Kyrie? I mean,
I don't like the fact that man said he was gonna give you load management. I don't like how that sentence sound. I ain't like the sound of that.
It sounds crazy.
It sounds crazy as hell.
I'm gonna say this though. Imagine if you could be number one in points for your career, top 4 in assists for your career, top 40 in rebounds, when he retires, it'd be top 5, but top 7 right now in 3-pointers made and have chips. And you're telling me he did it because he missed a lot of games due to load management. Let me say that. So he missed a bunch of games, i.e. load management, but somehow is the top in all these categories. So those people who didn't do load management.
Are you talking about Kawhi?
Right. Okay, my bad.
Hey, leave. We've already goated Kawhi in this conversation for a different reason. My GOAT list is growing, so I had to add Kawhi to my GOAT list too. He made it with Bill Russell and Magic, and now we're gonna add Kawhi for the GOAT of making the most money on a part-time job.
Hey, even the side money is good money.
Hey, and a side hustle.
Corey asked the question, is it Phil or is it Tex?
It's Tex system that Phil mastered, so it's Phil.
So Tex system, Phil is managing the personalities. That's the way I saw it. What say you?
Mm-hmm. Yep. And managing the games, which is a big, as a head, look, it's an assistant coach. Hey, that one seat over is a massive gap. It is.
Hey.
Bless it.
Hey,
no, you got. Hey, no, I'm with Cam on this. You know, Beyonce don't write her songs, but the people that write them can't perform them like her.
Yeah, we don't know.
And she's a performer.
No, I'm just saying. Like, if you got the talent to be up front, that's a different talent. Phil's skill set is different than Tex's skill set. Tex couldn't have been the head coach or nothing.
Right. See, you know what? People confuse players they like who were great. They just want that player to be the GOAT. But if that was the case, then Magic, that's my favorite player. Magic is the guy for me. It was hard for me. So I get your struggle, brothers in the chat. It was hard for me to say, man, somebody really better. But Bron's better than Magic. It's actually not close. There's some things I think Magic did better. I think he passed the ball better. And Magic was a hell of a leader that knew how to play with other great players and knew how to make sure those other great players was getting to their sweet spots, and he was feeding them the rock so they can get their shots off. That's what it was.
Yeah. Hey, it's hard, man. I don't know. I guess the MJ fans really didn't have much to say. I mean, K Rut still in it. Phil,
I think if I
won.
was,
Did Phil win? Are
did
they
Phil
still
win?
together? Are they still
I
together?
think if I'd have been a porn star, that would have been my name. My stage name, Load Management. No,
Closing out on Jordan.
but Phil Jackson destroyed the Knicks. Let's just give him,
Okay.
for the pluses, we got to give him his minuses too.
True.
Hey, you know what? Wasn't so Jordan, John Paxson, Charles Oakley, Craig Hodges
Mm-hmm.
were all on the Bulls championship team at some point, right?
Mm-hmm.
They also was on the Bulls before Pippen got there. And they never got past the first round. Pippen came and elevated the team.
So LeBron was a deficiency on his 1,000 super teams.
Bless your heart, man. Bless you. You don't want to have a debate.
So there's no kid coming up modeling his game after LeBron.
They can't.
They can't. You can't.
We can't.
They gonna build this kid in the lab? What do you mean? How can you? He's one of one. They don't even make it like that.
And what just crazy.
Physically, no. I'm just saying it's got to stop.
And
No, everybody's trying to be Curry because you can shoot and dribble the ball, but you can't be LeBron.
You can't. No. In fact, look, Jordan, that they said other people were doing type things, which is why they called them Grant Hill was the next Jordan, Harold Miner was the next Jordan. Kobe is the Jordan-esque. There's never nobody that said, man, that dude is just like LeBron. You can't. There's always been a next Jordan because people thought they can emulate it because he primarily was a lethal scorer. That is primarily what watched the game. That was his thing. I'm coming in. I'm
Said Cartwright was on that team too.
hey,
Jay.
before
Pippen,
Pippen,
my man K. Yeah, before Pippen. My man K. Rut said load management as a poor name is worth the time tonight.
hey, that's a cold game, boy. That's a hey.
LeBron is a once in a lifetime athletic anomaly. He has no other choice in life but to be who he is. That doesn't make him the GOAT.
See, okay.
He had a choice. What you mean? What are you talking about? This is not like some biblical calling. What do you mean he had no choice? That nigga could work at the post office. He'd just be a big ass postal carrier,
Shooting packages in the
He had no choice. What are you talking about?
Hey,
Bronny and Bryce.
This is sports. Nigga, this is not.
Hey,
he is not Pastor LeBron. He is.
My man K. Russell. Nobody wants to be
his calling.
Nobody wants to be LeBron. Okay.
Hey, talking about it like this. So why wasn't Michael Cage the GOAT?
No, nobody wants to be LeBron's barber.
Why Michael nigga 6'9", 230.
Or his foot massage.
Hey, first of all, do not slander Michael Cage, one of the best Jerry curls that the league has ever seen.
Hall of Fame
was always wet.
Hall of Fame.
He said, no, that nigga too big for anything else. Hey, Michael Cage did have a sweet Jerry curl, bro. Just want to leave that there.
It was. Hey, wait. Why wasn't Alonzo Mourning the GOAT? Since it's just about size. Hey, pause. But 6'10", 260.
Wide receiver tight end for the Cleveland Browns.
Hey, very good, very, very, very good career Alonzo Mourning had. But so we can't just say it's because of the physique of LeBron that he's great. It's the skill in
He
that.
could have been security for a rapper.
He could have been. That's pretty. Yeah, he could have.
Yeah, he probably
Death Row.
Not P. Diddy.
Hey, I rest my case.
AC Green. Hey, you saying AC Green was a better player, or he had
No,
a
his
better
curl. His curl was better. He's saying his curl was better.
I don't think AC's curl was better, man. I think
That's
Michael
that's
Cage
a hot
still
sports
has a better
debate. Best
curl.
Jerry curl in the game.
I'm
Hey,
gonna bring that out.
we got to go with Michael Cage on that one, though.
I'm gonna bring that out. I think I'm gonna go with Cage because Cage looked like old boy in damn, do y'all remember the in the wood, the dark dude with the curl?
Oh yes,
Hey,
yes.
He had a lot going. It's a lot of activator.
Oh my God!
Do they still?
Hey man,
Do they still sell activator?
they do. You got to go to Sally's.
I've been bald head since 1993. How the hell would I know that?
Hey man, I know because it's next to the black shaving stuff in Sally's.
So they do. Who they selling it to? Because I ain't seen no curl.
I don't know, man. That's the
How do
question.
you have the layout of Sally's Beauty Supply memorized? I'm worried.
Cause I used to buy my shaving stuff there, man. Before I hit Bevel and Amazon.
Oh, before you went X-Clan blackity black on us. when you used to shop with the Koreans like all the other Negroes.
Oh man, when I had to get that wipe on Magic Shave. The kind you didn't have that was already pre-mixed. They used to have it at Sally's.
I smell like boiled
It was
eggs.
in that section, right? The right
section
to the left of that was a Jerry curl.
You use pre-mixed Magic Shave?
Yes.
Like instant grits?
Yes.
Yeah.
I know. Wait a minute. Instant grits is different, man. Don't do me like that. Don't do me like that.
Hey, I take Bronx to go.
He was using Cam. He was using Magic Shave like it was a conch back in the day. Like
Detroit. Yeah.
Hey, man.
He was like Little Richard. He was
A&M, I had to burn incense, man, when I was shaved. They be like, "Hey, man, it stink up in here." Like, burn incense.
That's a damn shame.
I had a great time.
Hey, man, this was great. This was dope. This was cool. First time ever. Hey, man, we gotta get more people on this. Hey, the chat was crazy though. The chat was dope.
Chat made it.
What we'll do, we'll open up some links next time so people come in here and talk. But you know, the chat might be better for them because they might get tongue tied. I mean, they may not speak as well as they type. You know, they're keyboard gangsters on the with their opinions on the sports or anything at that. But thank y'all, man. This was dope. Cam, JT, my man Tyson, my man Coop, my man K Rut, Corey, and everybody who came through. Taj sitting in who put us up on Facebook Live. Appreciate you, brother. Man, this was dope. This is pretty lively. This is the first time we ever did a sports topic. And of course we had to do the GOAT. Man, of course it had to be. And K-Rut, Kenya's still talking about Kobe. All right, man. Hey, man, hey, opinions are like rectums, man. We all have them, and that's you. It's all good, baby. No problem. No problem. Hey, my girl Maisie, she would say it's Kobe too. So you're not by yourself on that. So let's get it in. Want to say big ups to Tally Antoine. Hey, y'all gotta check them out. Got the Africa on today. Check that out. Tally Antoine. Once we put the other version of this up, after DO get with it and do the editing, we'll put a link up there for y'all to do our affiliate link for Tally Antoine. Big ups to the Gathering Spot LA, locations in Atlanta and DC. Also, big ups to you. Big ups to you for supporting Skinny Blacks Lounge. Anytime y'all want to give some donations to the lounge so we can have DO go in and do this editing and this lighting, because JT gonna need some lights too. But I think he's happy with where he is off camera, because he's in his flow off camera. So I give him that. Last words, JT. Last word, Cam. You first, Jay.
If you mean in my flow, meaning sitting in my living room in my drawers, then I am absolutely in my flow.
Hey, you got a great view outside your window though, right there.
That's exactly what I'm doing. Sitting there, and because I no longer drink during the week, all of my Skinny Black Lounge thoughts are sober.
Hey man, hey, did you see the tanker on fire? I called you the other day, but you didn't pick up. Do you see the tanker on fire on the
Oh yeah.
on San Pedro?
Oh yeah.
He got a good seat for that.
Yeah, front row seat. Oh yeah,
Crazy.
that was no
Crazy
joke.
bananas. Kobe, we'll give you that one, Kenyon. Cam, last word.
You know what? We talked about some great hoopers tonight. No slander from me for any of them. It's actually a pretty easy debate. I feel like Mike Tyson stepping in the ring. You know, it really wasn't. Hey, it wasn't a challenge. It wasn't a challenge.
It wasn't.
But I enjoyed it.
Hey, Al didn't make it on. I know Al would have been going at you.
He came with it. You know, I'll let the chat, you know, go back to the drawing board, you know, practice their jabs, you know, they footwork, they bob and weave, you know, and they can come back stronger the next time. It won't matter, but they could try. But no,
Brett had a comedy show tonight, so he couldn't make it.
This has been dope, man. This is dope.
This was cool. Thank you guys, man. Big ups. Let's take us out. Dio, any last words from you, sir? Probably not. If not, let's hit this outro. Oh, Dio, any last words?
It don't matter what nobody said. LeBron James is the GOAT, man.
Hey,
50,000 points, man.
There it is, Cam. Pew, 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 pew.
And the only man in the NBA to be on the same team as his firstborn son.
Yeah, that's that. I mean, it's impressive. It don't affect the GOAT status, but it is impressive.
Longevity.
Hey man, I couldn't play with my firstborn son, so I couldn't play spades. Trying to teach him how to play spades. If I can get that down, we good. That's GOAT status for me.
Gosh. This is dope, man. Much love.
He sprained his wrist playing spades.
Uno. He's playing Uno down in Tuskegee. Don't forget games played. Gotcha. So, hey, Diego could play spades and dominoes.
Hey, dominoes.
Oh man, Dio.
Yes, sir.
So, hey, we out of here. We hitting the outro tonight, Diego, or not?
Unfortunately, I don't have it downloaded.
Okay, well, just hit stop the stream and we done. Good looking out. See y'all next week. Hello.